Hello everyone, you're watching Purposeblack Media. I'm Herman Lafkada with the latest news edition. We will start off with the headline. The CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, discussed with the President of Ethiopia, Honorable Sahle-Work Zewde. Purposeblack ETH announced the start of the Pan-African movement against hunger. Purposeblack ETH appointed Mrs. Ngada Eshate as the company's first female honorary ambassador. We will continue with the first news. The CEO of Purposeblack ETH Trading Share Company, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, discussed with the President of Ethiopia, Honorable Sahle-Work Zewde. The CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, attended the office of the President of Ethiopia, Honorable Sahle-Work Zewde, last weekend and had a successful bilateral discussion on the activities being carried out by the company. In their discussion, he explained that Purposeblack ETH was founded by Ethiopians living in the United States of America and the diaspora of Ethiopian origin, and that it is a company that is working to develop the country's economy and to make the farmer's life better by focusing on the agricultural field. He explained that in addition to agriculture, the company is also working on agro-processing, retail stores, and online shopping websites. Honorable Sahle-Work Zewde, the President of Ethiopia, expressed her gratitude to Purposeblack ETH for the great purpose and the work it has been doing so far. She further stated that her office will support the company's efforts so that the plan can achieve the intended result. With this regard, the Chief Executive Officer of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, had a discussion with Mr. Umar Hussein, Ethiopian Minister of Agriculture. Dr. Fissa Ashatu, Chief Executive Officer of Purposeblack ETH, stated that the bilateral discussion was successful and has achieved the intended goal. The Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Umar Hussein, said that the work that Purposeblack ETH is doing in the field of agriculture is admirable. He said that the ministry will provide all necessary support for the success of the project. He added that they personally want to be a part of the company's family, and other institutions and individuals will do their part to join the company that has introduced this important idea for the country. In addition to the CEO, Mrs. Feroth Getachew, Chief Supply Chain Officer, and Global Fund Against Hunger Managing Director and Advisor, Mr. Akalu Abraham, were present in the discussion. ETH announced the start of the Pan-African movement against hunger. Dr. Fissa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, announced the launch of Pan-African Movement Against Hunger campaign, which will make the movement to be accessible all over Africa. Purposeblack Media has the story. Purposeblack ETH announced the start of Pan-African Movement Against Hunger. Dr. Fissa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, announced the launch of the Pan-African Movement Against Hunger, which will make the movement accessible to all of Africa. Dr. Fissa announced the start of the movement on December 8, 2022, when he gave a presentation about Purposeblack ETH to the president of IGAD Businesswomen Association and members of African Women Leaders Network from various African countries. In the program, which was held at the head office of Purposeblack ETH, it was announced that within a short period of time, the share company established the agricultural franchise shareholder model and is harvesting more than 2,000 hectares of land. He stated that Purposeblack is offering products to the consumer at a discounted price to the 7 Kagabere stores open in Addis Ababa and Walaita Sodo and Kagabere online shopping website. The chief executive reminded that Purposeblack ETH is working to make cost of living a history in the country and stated that one of the projects started to implement the plan, and the main part of #NoMoreHunger movement is the Global Fund Against Hunger. The CEO announced the launch of Pan-African Movement Against Hunger so that the campaign could reach across Africa. He said that the aim is to use the continent's natural resources properly and increase the economy by working together with various stakeholders, so he asked everyone to join the movement.
Purposeblack is mobilizing what's known as a Pan-African grassroots movement called the Pan-African Movement Against Hunger, or acronymed as PAMA. The purpose of PAMA are mobilize stakeholders to support the various endeavors of the Global Fund Against Hunger, to mobilize resources to build sustainable rural communities throughout Africa, to organize various resources, mobilization activities, events, and initiatives to support the endeavors of the Global Fund Against Hunger, to curate events, organize activities, and initiate various programs which benefits its members.
He stated that the Global Fund Against Hunger movement, which requires the participation of citizens all over the world, will give Ethiopia and even the continent Africa the ability to grow its economy through a business model.
The key features of the Global Fund is that it primarily employs the business model as opposed to the traditional aid, giving, or philanthropic models. The fund will utilize various business activities and ventures to mobilize resources and
He said that in order to make the movement effective, the company will hold the first global summit against hunger in Addis Ababa on February 2022. The CEO stated that there is a plan to hold the conference every year. He also announced that the main focus of this year's first conference will be on how to provide a permanent solution to people who are suffering from hunger within institutions and individuals who are working to end hunger at the international level.
The Global Summit Against Hunger is an initiative of the Global Fund Against Hunger, which aims to convene key global stakeholders who are working on ending hunger. The summit participants will explore and discuss innovative models and experiences to find alternative solutions to end hunger and contribute to the achievement of SDG 2 goals. Global Fund Against Hunger envisions to make the Global Summit Against Hunger a preeminent or prominent annual platform where key stakeholders gather to review the progress made during the year, identify challenges, explore opportunities, and find solutions, organize other exemplary models which have made significant contributions to the fight against hunger.
Dr. Fissaha said that at the summit, more than 2,000 participants will be expected. He pointed out that there are governmental and non-governmental institutions working on the issue at the international level, as well as other stakeholders.
The 2023 Global Summit Against Hunger is expected to attract more than 2,000 participants, including governments, multilateral corporations, international organizations, foundations, not-for-profit organizations, scholars, and other stakeholders. The summit will be a 4-day event and will take part on February 16 to 19, 2023 here in Addis Ababa.
Binta Dipo, the founder of the African Women Leaders Network, who spoke at the forum, said that Purposeblack ETH is doing well in terms of creating job opportunity for women and youth in the field of agriculture. She also announced that the association will provide the necessary support so that the work can continuously reach their goal.
I just want to thank her for inviting us to be here and to show us what Aulin is doing. But we will continue to work, and this today we talk about one pillar which is the pillar of agriculture. And congratulations for the presentation. Congratulations. We will talk with you because we have already an initiative that is address women economic empowerment. It's called, so we can have some kind of discussion and partnership.
Stated that all initiative launched by Purposeblack ETH require the collective cooperation of all people. Therefore, the company is interested in working together with individuals who are committed in eradicating hunger from the continent once and for all. So he invited everyone to be a part of this historic movement.
All of these initiatives need the support of everyone who believes in the spirit of working together, and also want to see hunger being eliminated from our continent through our collaborative effort. Thus, we are inviting you to join this global movement and take the leadership role to establish PAMA chapters in your countries and spearhead the establishment of sustainable rural communities in your countries. We are hopeful that our invitation will be rewarded with a positive response. Thank you for honoring us with your visit, and we look forward to welcoming you back on our forthcoming Global Summit Against Hunger, and this coming February 16 with strong reports of your accomplishments in your respective countries. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Purposeblack ETH appointed Mrs. Engadai Ishate as the company's first female honorary ambassador. Purposeblack ETH announced the appointment of the president of the Ethiopian Businesswomen's Association and IGAD Women's Entrepreneur, Mrs. Engadai Ishate, as the company's first female honorary ambassador. It was stated that Mrs. Ngede Ishate was able to be appointed as honorary ambassador by Purpose Black ETH, as she is a strong woman who has shown that women has a great potential to work and change. It is to be recalled that the Ethiopian Businesswomen's Association signed a memorandum of understanding with Purpose Black ETH to enable them to work together. Purpose Black ETH announced the conclusion of the first round Global Fund Against Hunger movement. Mrs. Ferut Getachew, Purpose Black ETH, hashtag No More Hunger Global Events Managing Director, who spoke to Purpose Black Media, stated that the Global Fund Against Hunger movement, which has been held for the past 3 weeks, has been completed by achieving the intended goal. Purpose Black Media has more. Ms. Ferut Getachew, Purpose Black ETH, hashtag No More Hunger Global Events Managing Director, who spoke to Purpose Black Media, stated that the discussion about hashtag No More Hunger project and a contribution of Global Fund Against Hunger to fight hunger, which has been held for 3 weeks, has been completed by achieving the intended plan. According to the Managing Director, Purpose Black ETH has been conducting the first round of Global Fund Against Hunger Comprehensive Community Activity Discussion Forum, which has been held for the past few weeks, stating that many stakeholders were present, including civil societies, Purpose Black ETH employees, bank representatives, religious leaders, artists, journalists from local medias, and representatives of other institutions and individuals. She said that at the end of the discussion, the committees that will coordinate the activities for the future activities has been selected.
ይህ እንቅስቃሴ ከፐርፐዝ ብላክ ከድርጅታችን ጀምሮ እስከ ኤምባሲ ድረስ የነበረ
We have completed our Against Hunger movement that we started. The movement started from organization to the embassies, civil societies against hunger, women against hunger, athletes against hunger, and all of them were very active in order to support us. All the participants, starting from the civil societies, have formed their own committee and focused on what we need to do in the future. From the medias, artists, civil societies, everyone had a meeting to provide the resources needed for the Global Fund Against Hunger.
ግሎባል ፈንድ አጌንስት ሃንገር ሙቭመንት የሚያስፈልገውን ግብአት እንዲሰጡ ስብሰባ ተደርጎ በዛ መሰረት እየሄድን ነው ማለት ነው።
Ms. Ferret added that the stakeholders present at the discussion forum agreed with the proposal and were willing to support the project and were willing to work with the company.
ግብርናና ገበሬዎችን የሚደግፍ ስራ በዛ ላይ ደግሞ
Agriculture and the work that support the farmers is another important thing, as we are Ethiopians who are working to get our country out of hunger, so everyone happily participated to become a member of this movement.
ሆነው ነበረ እንግዲህ የነበረው ውይይት የተጠናቀቀው።
Ms. Ferret said that there will be many guests from the country and abroad at the Global Summit Against Hunger organized by Purpose Black ETH, and she said that many events will be held beyond the discussion, including bazaar and expos, as well as the Great Global One. She called on everyone to participate in the events by saying that the 5-kilometer race will be held in one day in Ethiopia and internationally.
The Global Summit Against Hunger
The Global Summit Against Hunger will be held in the presence of many national and international organizations, and we will have invited guests. We will inform about it in the future. In addition, we will have a global summit and expo. It will be a 2-day event. In addition to that, we will also have a great global one with the motto, creating the greatest solidarity against hunger. And I hope that many people will participate and run with us.
እንደሚሮጡ ተስፋ አለኝ።
Finally, she expressed her gratitude to those who cooperated during the discussion forum.
እንግዲህ ይሄ ውይይትና ስብሰባ በጥሩ ሁኔታ
The meeting was concluded in a very good way. We are expanding this movement and we will be going in all departments. I call on everyone to join this movement and participate and work with us in eradicating hunger and changing the name of Ethiopia. Thank you for joining us.
ስለተገ
Thank you for staying with us. Till next week news, I'm Hermel Lafkar.